I spoke to many senior leaders, many of whom say AI is accelerating ageist bias and putting their careers at risk. Here is my answer to that new challenge. As a director, VP, or C-suite executive, you've spent decades climbing the ladder through results, relationships, and hard-earned judgment. Today, that ladder is being quietly dismantled, not just by artificial intelligence, but by a potent mix of technological disruption and persistent ageism that often disguises itself as pace or cultural fit. Gartner's prediction remains stark. Through 2026, 20% of organizations will use AI to flatten their structures, eliminating more than half of current middle management positions in those companies. This isn't a distant future scenario. It's happening now in tech, finance, consulting, and beyond. Layers are compressing. Coordination tasks once requiring human oversight, status reporting, performance monitoring, resource allocation are increasingly handled by AI agents at near zero marginal cost. Here is the uncomfortable truth we need to face head-on. Many leaders aged 40-70, rich in institutional knowledge and strategic foresight, are being sidelined not purely for performance gaps, but because they're perceived as less AI native. This double pressure, AI displacement, and age bias demands we confront reality head-on while charting a smarter path forward. Job coordination functionality is dying due to AI. Middle and senior management have historically served as the nervous system of organizations, translating strategy into execution, bridging gaps, and maintaining alignment. AI excels at these very functions. Tools now generate reports, analyze dashboards, schedule, and even facilitate basic decisions faster and with fewer errors than overburdened humans. Companies like Meta, Amazon, and others have already trimmed management layers to fund AI initiatives and empower individual contributors' ICs augmented by technology. The result? Flatter, faster organizations with dramatically expanded spans of control. For directors and VPs, this means routine oversight roles are shrinking. For CEOs and senior executives, it shifts focus upward, more emphasis on vision, ethics, stakeholder navigation, and high-stakes judgment in irreducible uncertainty areas where current AI still struggles. Yet even at the top, boards increasingly expect leaders who can orchestrate human AI teams, not just human ones. Why AI is an ageism amplifier? Many seasoned executives bring unparalleled wisdom, pattern recognition across economic cycles, nuanced people leadership, ethical grounding, and crisis resilience. Yet in AI-driven environments, they're often viewed through a lens of skepticism, too set in their ways, not moving fast enough, or simply not digital natives. Hiring biases favor younger candidates for AI-related and transformation roles. AI tools themselves can embed age proxies, graduation dates, career timelines that disadvantage those over 40. Surveys show stark gaps in perceived suitability for tech-forward positions, despite evidence that workers 50+ are rapidly closing the AI skills gap, often adopt disruptive technologies at higher rates than younger cohorts. When given the opportunity, this isn't universal. In complex, regulated, or relationship-heavy sectors, experience still commands premium value. But in high-velocity industries, the bias toward youth and perceived vigor is real and costly. It creates blind spots, higher turnover, and weaker AI implementations. Age-diverse leadership correlates with better innovation and resilience. The philosophical irony: we're automating away coordination while undervaluing the very judgment needed to guide those automations responsibly. Speed without wisdom risks fragility. AI without seasoned integration risks shallow or unethical outcomes. All this will lead us to the hybrid leader. The winners won't be the youngest or the most experienced in isolation. They'll be the hybrid leaders, those who fuse deep wisdom with proactive AI mastery. This evolution is already underway. Successful executives are transitioning from managers of people to architects of human AI flow. They treat AI as a force multiplier while leaning into irreplaceable human strengths, emotional intelligence, creative synthesis, ethical foresight, and trust building in ambiguity. Here are 5 practical steps to stay competitive. 1. Own your AI fluency publicly. Don't just use tools, lead with them, champion pilots, quantify impact. We reduced reporting cycles by 60% while improving accuracy and share learnings. Update your profile in communications to showcase outcomes, not just tenure. Visibility counters perception biases. 2. Leverage wisdom as the ultimate moat. Position yourself as the integrator, the leader who tempers AI outputs with context, mentors hybrid teams, and navigates the gray areas algorithms miss. Reverse mentor younger talent on strategy and judgment while learning their tech agility. This builds alliances and demonstrates value. 3. Reskill strategically and continuously focus on high-leverage areas: AI orchestration, prompt engineering for strategy, data-informed decision-making, and ethics/governance. Demand or create organizational training. Experiment personally. AI adoption is a mindset as much as a skill set. Redesign your role and organization proactively. 4. Advocate for augmentation. Focus strategies over pure cost-cutting. Build teams that blend experience with fresh perspectives. Explore board roles, consulting, or entrepreneurship, where your full toolkit shines. Diversify income and networks for resilience. 5. Combat bias. Systemically push for AI tool audits, age-inclusive talent practices, and multi-generational strategies. Evidence shows that inclusive organizations outperform. As leaders, you shape culture, make wisdom an asset, not a liability. Here is how to redefine value in the AI age. This disruption echoes past industrial shifts, but with a twist. AI forces us to reconsider what makes work and leadership meaningful. If coordination is commoditized, human contribution rises in creativity, relationships, purpose, and adaptive judgment. For those in their 40s, 70s, this is both a threat and a liberation. Cling to legacy roles and risk obsolescence. Evolve boldly, and you help define a future where depth and speed coexist, where experience guides innovation rather than being sidelined by it. The next 5-15 years will reward the anti-fragile, leaders who treat AI not as a replacement for human excellence, but as its most powerful partner. Wisdom without adaptation atrophies. Adaptation without wisdom repeats mistakes faster. Start today. Experiment visibly. Lead the hybrid future. Your organizations and your legacies depend on it. What are your experiences navigating AI as a senior leader? Have you seen age dynamics play out in transformations? Share below. I'd value the conversation. Let's learn from each other in this pivotal time. If you're between 35 and 70 years old, follow me to stay ahead on the AI impact on your career,